I've had like online classes before. Like last semester, like I was barely on campus. I had class like twice a week, and like that was like fine, but I'm taking 7 classes this semester, and it's just like a lot because I feel like teachers forget that although we're in quarantine, that doesn't mean I'm just sitting at home all day doing homework. So I feel like there's definitely like a heavier workload. So it stresses me out because I'm at home and I'm doing so much school. So it's like this is like my sanctuary, and I'm just like so frazzled.
It affected my academics like drastically compared to like when we're in school. I felt more motivated to go to class, and I mean just like within the last semester when we went to like online, it like all of my classes were basically like credit no credit because I just couldn't handle like doing all of it at home.
I think physically, I already have like very poor eyesight. Like I wear contacts and my eyes are really dry. So I was wearing blue light glasses when I was like not even on Zoom all the time. So like my eyes feel like absolutely strained because I also work from home. So like all my work is on a computer because I work for State's athletics department. So like doing that as well has been really like difficult. And then like the mental health, I think is definitely like it feels really isolating. I live alone, so I don't really like see anyone in general. So like I used to like really look forward to like going to campus and like kind of having a schedule and getting out, and just being online all the time makes me kind of feel like a lot more like isolated and like alone.
Yeah, so I mean physically like I don't, well right now I don't have a lot of classes that are like we have to meet. So that's been like easy, but definitely sitting for like 3 hours just like on a computer looking at a bright screen has definitely been hurting my eyes and like straining my back. I feel like going from like, because like Becca is like all like hands-on mostly, like you're in the studio or you're doing something that has to do with like camera work and something, and it's just been sitting here, so it's like really hard to like focus on what we're doing because I'm more of like a hands-on learner. And then in regards to like mental health, I feel like just downfall in the beginning because like no one was ready for us to be like put on virtual learning.
I definitely want to take advantage of my time at home and like cook more because I am home. Like I don't have the excuse of like, oh, I'm at school. I can just like pick something up from like Cafe 101.
Yeah, I feel like hobbies, I'm like the type of person that like starts a hobby and never like goes back to it. I'm like, next hobby. But now I've had more time to like actually do the stuff that's like cool. So like I've been spending more time like making art, and yeah, it's more time spent with myself. So yeah, like just hobbies.
And I think for a lot of like my old roommates who have one more year, like it's kind of like this exciting thing to be like, oh, okay, like hopefully in spring it's happening. And then to do like a whole year and the end of last semester, it just feels like so insanely draining. I literally like every day I'm like, I cannot do Zoom anymore. So I don't even know how they're gonna do a whole nother semester. Like kudos to them. I could not even imagine it. It sounds horrendous.
I'm kind of gonna have to see how that plays out for this semester because it is feeling a little overwhelming, and um, I'm kind of worried about the summer semester because I would be affected because I was supposed to have an internship, and I don't know what the summer is looking like. And if I don't take classes over the summer, then like that was supposed to be my last semester. So we'll see if it plays it out maybe into the fall, and then I can like spread out my classes so it's not as big of a course load taking online.
I think physically being at state, I think the thing I miss the most is like just like seeing people, having a reason to leave the house every day and just being on campus. I think that like even though our campus is small, it's like kind of homey and feels like a familiar sense, and I just really enjoy being there.
Definitely just being in the energy with the students and the teachers, because sometimes you really like to build relationships with your professors, and you can get like one-on-one stuff when you guys are there in person, whether it's like waiting after class if you have questions. And sometimes there's like little misunderstandings that I'm having online and through like email, so it is definitely helpful in person in that aspect.